Hi folks, my name is Florian from iProcess and today we are talking about problem reporting. First of all, there are different terms used in different organizations for issues detected during development and testing. Bug, glitch, error, defect, issue, fault, malfunction or exception. They all refer to an undesired behavior of a software-controlled system. Bug and defect are the most commonly used in the automotive industry. It is the absolute normal situation that defects are found during testing of a software product, and these defects are to be reported and documented so they can be analyzed and resolved. But in order to make this process the most efficient and effective it can be, there are a few mandatory components a good defect report has to contain. The heading or summary. I am sure we've all seen this here. No matter the quality of everything that comes afterwards in this report, we can all agree that this is not very useful. There is also the opposite, a lengthy and hard to capture heading like this. Neither is considered efficient or effective. A good heading is short yet precise. It gives the reader a clear picture of the issue at a glance without going into too much detail. As a rule of thumb, it should contain a clear reference to the issue, but should not exceed the length of your ticket heading line. DOT information. DOT is short for device under test, and depending on your product, it can contain one or multiple versions of software and hardware working together. It is important to report the exact combination that has been used for the test when the issue occurred. If the issue is agnostic to a hardware or software version, they still have to be reported together with that additional information. Test environment. This informs about the environment the DOT has been tested in. Examples for this can be, on one hand, temperatures, humidity, location, etc., and on the other hand, specific test systems like a hardware-in-the-loop or HIL, test bench, or maybe a specific vehicle. Severity of this issue. This is often mistaken with priority, but an issue has a severity. It will lead to no influence to the product performance, minor, major, or catastrophic impact. The priority is assigned during the analysis and it applies to the solution that resolves the issue. Reproducibility. Has this been observed as a one-time effect or is it happening in every attempt? Is there a factor that makes it more or less reproducible? Steps to reproduce. It is essential to list the exact steps to reproduce the issue if it is reproducible. If it is not, the steps taken before the issue have to be documented meticulously so gives the analyzer the maximum information possible. Logs. Going hand in hand with the last 2 points, a log set is absolutely key to provide a good basis for the analysis of the issue. Ideally, log sets are created during all DOT activities, especially when it comes to an issue that is not reproducible. If the issue is reproducible, there is a good option here to create multiple log sets to widen the insight into the problem. Timestamp. Unfortunately, it happens way too often that issues are reported and even amended with log sets, but the analyzer has to spend a lot of time to find the problem in the log set. A very accurate timestamp can save a lot of time and prevent misinterpretation of the log set data. Requirement or use case failed. Lastly, the problem report originates from a behavior that is not as expected. That expectation is based on either a requirement or a use case specification. A link here helps the analyzer and later also the decision maker to set the right priority. Conclusion. Bug reports, or whatever term is used in your organization, are a daily engineering effort, and by following some simple guidelines, the process can be streamlined and frictionless with the most efficiency and effectiveness possible. iProcess can help you to define your problem reporting strategy, custom tune it for your projects, and make sure it is compliant with all applying processes and guidelines in the industry.